Welcome to the session on cloud computing and its application. So in this session we will discuss about different types of cloud and economics of cloud followed by its challenges. So in the next slide, which are the different types of cloud? Basically cloud is been classified into four types, that is public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud or heterogeneous cloud and community cloud. So let us talk about public cloud in the next slide. So what is public cloud? Public cloud is open to all to store and access information via internet using paper usage method or pay billing usage. In public cloud computing, resources are managed and operated by cloud service provider. Examples are Amazon, Elastic Computing, that is EC2, IBM Smart Cloud Enterprise, Microsoft, Google App Engine, Web Azure, etc. Uh, so services available or services offered are made available to anyone from anywhere at any time through internet. uh, Public cloud provides a shared platform that is accessible to general public through internet. Public cloud, the same storage is being used by multiple users at same time, owned, managed and operated by businesses, universities, government organization or combination of all of them. So what are the advantages? The first one, yes, it is low cost, it is location independent, saves time, quick and easy setup, scalable and reliability. Whereas the disadvantages can be security concerns, performance, less customizable. Now let us try to understand what is private cloud as defined by Gartner. Gartner says it's a form of cloud computing that is used by only one organization or that ensures that an organization completely isolates from other. It is generally offered as a monthly lease because it is dedicated to a single organization. So, private cloud is also known as an internal cloud or a corporate cloud. Private cloud provides computing services to a private internal network that is within the organization and selected users only. Private cloud provides high level security and privacy to data through firewalls and internal hosting. It also ensures that the operational and sensitive data are not accessible to third party providers. HP data center, Microsoft, Ubuntu are examples of private cloud. Let's just make a list of couple of advantages of private cloud with respect to it has more control. Private cloud has more control over the resources and hardware than public cloud. Security and privacies are one of the of big advantages of cloud computing. Private cloud improves the security level compared to that of a public cloud. Improved performance is one of the biggest advantage. Couple of disadvantages are it is comparatively higher in cost, restricted area of operation, as we know that private cloud is accessible within the organization, so the area of operation also will be limited. Limited scalability, private clouds are scalable only when the capability of the internal hosted resources are increased. So these are a couple of the disadvantages of private cloud. So virtual distributed system that relies on a private infrastructure and provided to internal users is in short called as a private cloud. Was designed by Americans in California. It provides a cloud computing and virtualization software and services. It is one of the first commercial successful company to virtualize x86 architectures and and we can say it's a kind of a brand for virtualization techniques. Let us discuss about couple of infrastructure management software. The first one would be Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a paid open source computer software for building Amazon Web Services compatible private and hybrid cloud environment. Eucalyptus enables pooling of computer storage, network resources that can dynamically scale up and down as applicable workload changes. The second one is Open Nebula. Open Nebula is a free and open source software solution for building cloud and for data central virtualization. It is based on open technology and is distributed under Apache. OpenNebula has a feature for scalable integration, security, and accounting. It offers cloud users an administrative choice of interface. The third one is VMware, which we have already discussed, and let's talk about vCloud. vCloud Suite is an enterprise-grade cloud infrastructure and management solution that is used to combine VMware, vSphere, the industry's leading server virtualization platform, with vRealize Suite to deliver modern infrastructure to modern applications. So in short, vCloud is nothing but it helps us to combine different uh, industry's leading virtualization platform can be combined using vCloud. So the below two, that is virtual machine technology and infrastructure management software put together forms infrastructure as a software, infrastructure as a system concept. The next one what we are going to talk is nothing but platform as a service. Platform as a service services solution is nothing but a complete development and deployment environment in cloud with resources that enables you to deliver everything from simple cloud-based app to sophisticated cloud-enabled enterprise application. This has been supported by a couple of solutions like Data Synapse. What is this Data Synapse? Data Synapse highly scalable infrastructure that enables app services to operate virtually. So in same way we have Elastic Cloud Server and Aneka, which we are going to discuss in future slides.
Next, we will see what is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud refers to a mixed computing, storage, and services environment made up of private cloud services and public cloud services. Using a combination of public clouds and private clouds in your data center means that you have a hybrid cloud infrastructure. Hybrid cloud allows exploiting existing IT infrastructure, maintaining sensitive information within the premises, and naturally growing and shrinking by provisioning external resources and releasing them when needed. Security concerns are then only limited to the public portion of the cloud that can be used to perform operations with less stringent constraints but that are still part of the workload. The figure shows the general overview of hybrid cloud. It is a heterogeneous distributed system resulting from a private cloud that integrates additional services or resources from one or more public cloud. As seen in the diagram, dynamic provisioning is a fundamental component in this scenario. Hybrid clouds addresses the scalability issues by leveraging external resources for exceeding capacity demand. These resources or services are temporarily leased for the time required and then released. This practice is also known as cloud bursting. Dynamic provisioning is most commonly implemented in PaaS solutions supporting hybrid clouds. As previously discussed, one of the fundamental component of platform as a service middleware is the mapping of distributed application into the cloud infrastructure. In this scenario, the role of dynamic provisioning becomes the fundamental for ensuring the execution of applications under the quality of service agreed with the user. As an example, Aneka provides a provisioning service that leverages different infrastructure as a service providers for scaling the existing cloud infrastructure. The provisioning services cooperates with the scheduler, which is in charge of guaranteeing a specific quality of services for application. In particular, each user application has a budget attached, and the scheduler uses such budget to optimize the execution of application by renting virtual nodes if needed. Next is the community cloud. Community clouds are distributed systems constituted by integrating the services of different clouds to address the specific needs of an industry, a community, or a business sector. The NIST characterizes community cloud as follows. The infrastructure is shared by several organizations and supports a specific community that has shared concern. Example, mission, security requirements, policy, and etc. It may be managed by the organizations or a third party and may exist on premises or off premises. Examples are media, healthcare, public sectors, scientific research, etc. Here, the figure shows the general view of the usage scenario of community clouds together with a reference architecture. The users of a specific community cloud falls into a well-identified community sharing the same concern or needs. They can be government bodies, industries, or even simple users, but all of them focus on the same issues for their interaction with the cloud. This is a different scenario if compared to public clouds, which serve a multitude of users with different needs. They are also different from the private clouds, where the services are generally delivered within the institution owning the cloud. From an architecture point of view, a community cloud is mostly likely implemented over multiple administrative domains. This means that different organizations such as government bodies, private enterprises, research organizations, and even public Virtual infrastructure providers contribute their resources to build the cloud infrastructure. Some of the candidate sectors for community clouds are media industries, healthcare industries, public sector, and scientific research. The benefits of the community clouds are openness, graceful failures, convenience and control, and last one is environment sustainability. Now, what is this openness? Openness is by removing the dependencies on cloud vendors. Community clouds are open system where a fair competition between different solutions can happen. What do you mean by graceful failureness? Since there is no single provider or vendor in control of the infrastructure, there is no single point of failure. Third one is convenience and control. Within a community cloud, there is no conflict between convenience and control because the cloud is shared and owned by the community, which operates all the decisions through a collective democratic process. And last one is environment sustainability. The community cloud is supposed to have a small carbon footprint as they harness underutilized resources. Next topic is economics of the cloud. What you have to understand here is what makes the cloud popular. Cloud computing allows reducing the capital cost associated to the IT infrastructure, eliminating the depreciation or lifetime cost associated with the IT capital assets, replacing software licensing with subscriptions, cutting down the maintenance and administrative cost of IT resources. In fact, the biggest benefit of this phenomenon is financial, that is, the pay as you go model offered by cloud providers. In pay as you go model, there are three types of pricing. One is tiered pricing, second one is per unit pricing, third one is subscription based pricing. So what is meant by tiered pricing? In this model, cloud services are offered in several tiers, and each tier offers a fixed computing specification and SLA at a specific pricing per unit of time. This model is used by Amazon for pricing the EC2 services, which makes available different server configuration in terms of computing capacity. For example, CPU type, speed, memory that have a different cost per hour. Second one is per unit pricing. This model is more suitable in case where the principal source of revenue for cloud provider is determined in terms of unit of specific services such as data transfer and memory allocation. In this scenario, customer can configure their system more efficiently according to the application needs. This model is used, for example, by GoGrid, where customer pay according to the RAM per hour unit for the servers deployed in the GoGrid cloud. And the last one is subscription based pricing. This is a model used mostly by software as a service provider in which the users are paying a periodic subscription fees for the usage of software or the specific component services that are integrated in their applications. All these costs are based on a pay-as-you-go model, which constitutes a more flexible solution for supporting the delivery on-demand IT servicing or IT services.
Let's make a list of couple of challenges or open challenges which cloud computing may face. Yes, the first one would be cloud definition. As we discussed in the starting of the chapter, there is no specific definition for cloud. What are the remaining challenges? Security and privacy of the cloud is one of the most important challenge. For example, the data stored in the cloud must secure and provide full confidentiality. The customer rely on cloud provider for so much. This means that a cloud provider should take necessary security measures to secure the data of the customer. Security are also the responsibility of the customer, as they should provide strong password, should not share the password with anyone, and regularly change the password when, as we do usually. If the data is outside the firewall, there may be some issues which can eliminate by the cloud provider. The next important challenge would be interportability and portability. The customer must be provided with the services of migration in and out of cloud. There should be no bond period, as it can create hindrance for the customer. The cloud should have ability to provide facility on the premises. One of the cloud challenges is remote access, which can eliminate by the service provider or the cloud service provider. The third one, I would say, reliable and flexible. Reliability and flexibility are also one of the challenges of cloud customers, and it can be eliminated in a way that the data provided to the cloud should not leak, and the host should provide reliability to the customer. To eliminate this challenge, the service provider by the third party should be monitored and supervised. The fourth one, yes, as we have discussed, cost, it may vary from different service providers. Downtime is one of the other challenge. Downtime means the common challenge faced in cloud computing, has no cloud provider guarantees a platform that is free of downtime. Internet connection also plays an important role. Lack of resources might be one of the other challenges, and management of multi-cloud environment might be an add-on challenge which we face. Organizational aspects, organization, when we say organizational aspects, it might be different kind of legal issues might pop up. So these all comes under the organizational aspect. So we have listed out couple of open challenges. Till now we have discussed uh, different concepts of types of cloud, that would be public, private, hybrid, and community cloud. We have also understood what is the economics of cloud, and we have listed out open challenges of cloud. So this concludes the chapter in cloud computing.